RTO is probably here to stay. Return to office went from 63% in 2023 to 75% in 2024. So it's not going away. And I do think, we'll talk about this in a second, that some employers are differentiating themselves by continue to offer a workplace that does offer remote or flex or hybrid options. So 72% of orgs right now are mandating return to office, whether it's 4 days a week, whether it's 5 days a week. I saw an article from a company I used to work for, Starbucks, recently, that was talking about this future of work, just called it what it is. Hey, if you're in a remote position, know that will negatively impact your prospects for getting a promotion down the road. Many companies don't do that. They are, being very draconian. Sidebar. My friend D, if you're watching this, I know you just laughed at me using that word, but that's an inside joke for another day. Anyway, so they are being very draconian and saying either you move back to the office or you're done. And they're not offering any incentives to move back to the office, especially if you've moved out of state. I had one client when I worked at Nordstrom during the pandemic, when everybody was working remotely, she decides to move to some state in the middle of the country. Then she was mad when they said, no, the job is actually here in Seattle and you need to come back. She didn't want to come back. So she ended up making a decision to exit the organization. That's probably a scenario that's going to play out a lot these days. The company has the absolute right to turn around and say, you know what? We said that was remote. We're not saying it any longer. So you've got a choice to make. And here's the timeline we're going to put in front of you.